Hi people, pop band Lucas Graham 3, the Purple album review in my opinion. So track 1, not a damn thing changed. The beginning of this album has a more melancholic sound, the voice is great and it's one of the things that highlights this band, but I don't know if it's a big surprise or something that forced me to want to continue listening. On the contrary, it's not a very attractive song. Track 2, Lullaby. This track somehow confirms what the previous track said, and is that the sound of this album is not trying to give us something new. Unfortunately, it clings to generic formulas and sounds that end up being kind of boring. Track 3, You're Not the Only One. Redemption song. It's sad because I feel they have everything they need to achieve something great as they did at the beginning of their career, with songs that had a lot more to deliver. But here I'm not feeling that there is a need to get beyond the sound needed to get out on the radio. Track 4, Love Someone. You can realize the resources taken in songs that work and that were used by an endless number of artists like Justin Bieber or Maroon 5. It just doesn't sound interesting, and obviously it can work here for many, but nobody could really say that this is very original. Track 5, Promise. Please don't fuck this up. The beginning caught my attention a lot and gave me the idea that we probably get closer to the best of the album, and the best thing is that it stays the same way, so it doesn't get tedious. This is the bar of the album that I hope will be maintained. Track 6, Stick Around. I think in the past they did very well with sad and melancholic ideas, with more personal songs, but the past is the past, and I think that in this album they abuse that idea and just doesn't work. It feels forced. Track 7, Unhappy. Great vibe here. I love the sound of the bass and the rhythm. The voice fits in a great way with the melody. It's simply the best of the album so far, and probably the style that best suits them, at least in this run of songs. Track 8, Everything That Isn't Me. Again, with the sound and this idea that looks for sad stories and touch the melancholy of the listener, it just doesn't work. Maybe for a song, but not making an album with something that sounds so forced. It's simply holding on to something from the past with the desire to keep it running. Track 9, Hold My Hand. The formula is maintained, the core of voices helps to give more strength to the melody, and strangely in this track it seems to work a lot better than in the rest of the album. Track 10, Say Yes, Church Ballad. And the end is not a bad idea, that despite following the same creative line that most of the album, gives somehow a new face to the melody and the way the song is built, but I still have the idea that everything feels a bit forced and out of place. Give this album a total of 6.4, all the details in the description. Have you heard this album? What is your opinion about it? Subscribe for more content, and bye.